Watch to the end for your healing activation.
Clear, concise messages for the sign of Libra. What do they need to know right now? We are doing a past, present, future spread. When I began the readings on Monday with the water signs, Tuesday are fire signs, Wednesday is air signs, and Thursday will be earth signs. When I started on Monday, I didn't have an intention, but Spirit kind of led me to lay the cards out. And I liked it. So we're going to stick with that. And then at the end of the reading, we are going to do a healing card. It has a healing process from the White Light Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. It's so beautiful. One future card. Okay. Well, we have some really lovely cards out for you. We have the Queen of Wands in the recent past, the Nine of Cups in the present, and the Magician in the future. And let's get one more card for the past. Ooh. What have you been up to, Libra? Tapping into your intuitive, spiritual side, it looks like. Maybe spending some time socializing. That was too many cards. Maybe you've had some intuition about some people you've been hanging out with here recently. Don't know why I picked that up, but... Ooh. Okay. I just had the phrase dodged a bullet come into my mind. So that was kind of interesting. Maybe you've had, so with the recent past here, I was kind of picking up this. Maybe you had a recent social situation where you had an intuitive nudge about a person, place, or thing, and you followed your gut. And so in the present, we have the Tower in reverse. And that was kind of, when I saw that card, that message, dodged a bullet, came up. So I'm not sure if you're aware of a situation where you dodged a bullet, or, you know, maybe you avoided an accident. Something like that is the energy I'm hearing. Let's see here. There could also be, so for some of you, there could also be a little bit of resistance to maybe a change that's coming in for you. I don't think that's for everybody, because I'm feeling really a lot of positive energy from this. In the recent future, we have the Magician, and then we have the Four of Wands. So you might be seeing 11/11. You might be getting together with family. There might be maybe an event that you're attending, like a wedding, anniversary party, something like that. So we have the Death card coming out here. In this deck, it is called Letting Go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. So I definitely feel like there is a situation that you were able to let go of, and you followed your intuition. I feel that you were feeling quite confident about it. You were in the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess energy. I have a feeling that you had an inner calling to avoid something or somebody, and almost immediately you were able to see how making that choice benefited you. With the Nine of Cups in the present position, that's a sign of, you know, dreams coming true, like some form of material success or achievement. Some sort of blessing came in. We have embrace those around you. So the Hierophant's coming out here. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You can find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. I feel like this Hermit card is kind of further validation that with the Four of Wands, you may be celebrating something here coming up soon, and that's gonna kind of give you the comfort that you need in your life right now. Something about feeling comforted and supported by your family, feeling a strong connection to your family is somehow linked with your ability to have your wishes come true. And let's get a couple cards for the Nine of Cups and the Tower in reverse. Okay, so far we have all major arcana cards coming out. This is the this would be the Chariot in traditional tarot. It says, be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you could do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Okay, so for whoever we are reading for right now, I can sense, and Spirit is validating, that you're at a great space in your life right now. I can sense that you are aware of all of these things, and so I guess I'm kind of wondering what Spirit wants to tell us about all of this, because whoever we're reading for, I feel right now so far that Spirit is validating that you were able to intuitively follow a gut feeling that you had about a situation, which led you to being able to avoid a tower moment. So avoiding some sort of accident or avoiding something, which then led to your ability to further stay in the energy of the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Magician. I sense that, something good is coming in. You might be attending some sort of social event here coming up. So why do we need to know all this? We have the Four of Cups. So again, that's the feeling of some sort of, it could be the feeling of being unfulfilled. It could be the feeling of like a little bit of boredom, but it can also tell us that surprise gifts are coming in. So to me, that matches with the Nine of Cups energy, where this could be some sort of surprise blessing that's coming in, and it was sort of a gift for you being able to follow your intuition. Three of Wands. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. All right, Spirit, what do you need us to know about the near future? We have the High Priestess again. Just an indication to trust your intuition. To trust yourself, that there could be some sort of secret or something that we don't know everything about. What are you trying to tell us with the High Priestess? The Seven of Wands. Okay, there's definitely an interesting energy here. On the surface, everything looks great. And this is sort of reminding me of Sagittarius reading yesterday that I did, where everything was looking really good. I didn't really understand the reading because it was sort of validating where they were in their life, like I feel here. It's a total validation of everything's going great. You worked really hard. You're following your intuition. But then the Seven of Wands comes out. And so this could be a reminder to protect yourself against competition. It could be a reminder that what I just heard was the more successful you get, the more eyes there will be upon you, and therefore more jealousy and sort of, I guess, hater energy pointed towards you. So maybe this is a reminder from your spirit team that as focused on you are as focused as you are on all of these wonderful things coming in to remind you that there's going to be these feelings and ebbs and flows of, I guess, competition and yeah, there might be something about, because this Queen of Cups came out in the reverse and then I just kind of flipped it over because usually I won't take reversals, but then I realized that I didn't say anything about not taking reversals today, so I did take the Tower in reverse. So I will take the Queen of Cups in reverse. And so that could be kind of the shadow aspect of the Queen of Cups, is a feeling maybe of insecurity, some, I'm just going to stick with insecurities. So maybe the more successful you get, that self-sabotage voice gets a little bit louder. And I think that you have a good handle on it. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like this is sort of a reminder that maybe you're feeling a little bit defensive, or you find yourself reacting from some of these old insecurities that you had, or some of the areas of yourself that you haven't really worked on. So it says on this card, you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. Right. Okay, so they're giving us hints here. On this card, it says go within. And it says you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. So perhaps, and we had the Hierophant and the Death card come out, perhaps this is a little bit of a reminder to maybe slow down. Just take a beat to kind of assess how you're actually feeling about all of this success that you've manifested. Because I think sometimes what happens is, if we don't check in with ourselves, we can manifest all of these wonderful things, and then something just flips and switches inside of us and we get really insecure, or we might do something to sabotage. So I feel like overall you have a very grounded sort of feeling with this reading, but obviously Spirit is trying to give us a bit of a warning about going within, taking some time, definitely in the near future here. I would say that what they're saying is you're really intuitive. I think you have a little bit of a gut feeling that there's something inside you that needs attention. And so they're just saying, take the time to go within, whether that's if you chat with a therapist, or you have a really good friend that I can see two people walking and kind of hashing things out, is the energy that I feel with this card. Whatever it is, where you're able to kind of maybe even doing like a word dump into a journal, just start by writing down thoughts and then go deeper. You can also look up like journal prompts. You can look up like self-sabotage journal prompts, or like addressing insecurities. I use Google for like a lot of crazy things. I've Googled how to grieve, how to become more confident, how to handle success. Maybe these are things that you might want to look into as well, Libra. Okay, I just want to get a final card here, see if there's anything else. Eight of Thought. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Right, so with the Eight of Swords, that is the energy of self-imposed restrictions. So definitely they are indicating that you might be dealing with some inner voices, inner belief systems that are, I feel like you've avoided a tower moment, you've avoided, maybe you've delayed some sort of something, a tower moment or something. So you've delayed it for now by the energy is like fake it till you make it. But what they're saying is you can't avoid this forever, because if there is this limiting belief in your energetic system, it's going to come up. And so what I would hate to see is that you have all of these beautiful things happening, and then because of your limiting belief, you block something really beautiful from coming in. So that's what I would recommend, is that you do maybe some of the suggested journaling or chatting with a therapist, that sort of a thing. And lots of times, I mean, you have to be honest with yourself on this healing journey, because limiting beliefs typically will show up as patterns. So if you want, actually, on our channel, Sybella Spirit, we have videos. We have 3 videos for each chakra explaining what the chakra, the lower chakras. We have a video explaining kind of what that chakra does, how it affects you in your life, and then we have a meditation video to go along with that. So they're for each chakra of the lower chakras. It's the root chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. They are a 10-minute video for each. So we explain the chakra, then we have a meditation. And so I would suggest that you maybe go there. The root chakra is the video that I made to assess our belief systems. The sacral chakra looks at like our creative energy. And then the solar plexus looks at our relationship with ourself and our confidence. So maybe those would help you with whatever you're dealing with here. Even the meditations are really great. It shows how to do a mudra, which is like a hand position to amplify the energy, and then a chant as well. And so they're only 10 minutes each, which, you know, you could kind of fit that in over this next few days. Do like 1 video a day, do an explanation video, the next day do the meditation video, do the explanation video, next day do the meditation video. And that might help you go inside and figure out what it is I need to address so that I can open myself to all of this abundance that I'm creating in my life. And then we had the messenger of abundance come in, and we had the messenger of emotion come in. So these are knights in the traditional tarot. It could be, you know, 2 people coming in towards you. It could be, you know, like an energy of love coming in towards you. Maybe you've been dating, or you'll meet someone at this social event. And then the other one could be in regards to career. So I'm definitely feeling like a lot of energy in your 3D life. So it's like you're manifesting new opportunities coming in towards you. There's just a little bit of imposter syndrome I'm picking up. So I would recommend that you face that. Wonderful news regarding your career: a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and clever. Okay, so let's get the healing card. Dvarapatra. I've never seen this card. I do this thing where when I buy decks, I don't actually look at the cards. I just leave them. I won't look at anything because I love to read cards kind of through new eyes every time. This deck I am going to be reading right from the book, but yeah, I've never touched this deck or looked at the cards. So the thing I love about these cards is it comes with at the end of the reading, it has a healing process. So for every other reading I've done, these have been so amazing. Let's see what they say. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. Yeah, I feel like that's what Spirit has been sort of warning you about, is maybe this, it is hard to receive, right? For a lot of us, it's we can give, and then even receiving a compliment sometimes can feel awkward. But when we have an open heart, then we're in the energy of receiving. The Holy Grail is the sacred chalice. It is a powerful, living, regenerative, and deeply healing symbol of hope and blessing. It will interact with each soul in its own way. For your soul, that may involve a recognition that the light is always seeking you, wanting to fill and heal and bless and protect you, to initiate you into awareness of the realms of light, beauty, and divine presence. It may remind your heart to receive that you are capable of being a channel for goodness, grace, abundance, and pure light. It may be recognized as a sign of a future blessing, of something truly desired finally coming to pass. The sacred grail is hope. It is blessing. It is both a portent of fulfillment and the inner means by which we connect with the loving language of light and truly receive. In Sanskrit, patra means goblet or vessel. It is not only an object, but can be a teaching or even a sublime teacher or heavenly being within whom we can dwell. It is that which holds us in a loving way, our soft place to fall. In learning how to receive, we also learn how to be received, how to be fully beheld, which is an expression of unconditional love. When we experience being so loved, we learn how to love in such a way too. We become a true receiver, nurturer, and protector of the heart. The sacred chalice reminds us of our potential to hold, but also of the generosity of the universe in providing for us so we too can be held and receive all we need. Dvara is Sanskrit for a pathway, an opening or portal, a doorway, or even a means to or a method. The oracle of Dvara Patra indicates the way for your deepest fulfillment is via the receptive faculty of the sacred feminine. The feminine way is organic, creative, responsive, spontaneous, and effective. It is not constrained by our human perceptions of what is or is not possible. To honor and empower the sacred feminine genius in our lives requires a considerable shift away from mainstream conditioning and into spiritual surrender. Allowing her method rather than blocking her loving creativity in our lives entails the movement from head to heart. That means you will not necessarily understand how a situation will work out, yet you will feel inner guidance to proceed in a particular way. Your inner guidance will often seem to disregard the otherwise convincing realities of the other world. That inner wisdom has allegiance to a deeper truth than appearances can convey. You may wonder at times if you are crazy to follow an internal guidance system so at odds with the way the majority of people move about in this world. Yet you will know in the depths of your being that your inner guidance is true and wise. As you invert your priorities from ego to soul, you'll invert your locus of orientation from head to heart, from outer to inner reality. You will trust what your heart knows, whether or not it makes sense to your logical mind, or to anyone else's for that matter. This oracle foretells a happy, heartfelt manifestation, a true blessing coming to life. Yeah, I feel that really sums up the reading, where you've come into a place of being intuitively led to trust what's in your heart. Okay, now is the healing process. Connect consciously with your body in this moment by placing a hand at your heart and feeling yourself breathing. Imagine, visualize, feel, or intend that you have spiritual wings of light that open from the depths of your soul. They wrap around the earth and her creatures with love and light, for protection, for softening of suffering, for comfort, and for creating the hope necessary for a being to reach for comfort and for creating the hope necessary for a being to keep reaching out for help until they make the right connection with the right source of nourishment at the right time. That connection will activate a healing trip switch, which will allow them to break the grip of past pain and enter into present time aliveness, with more happiness and freedom than ever before. Just be in the goodness of grace and light. Let it nourish you as you give. Perhaps you become aware that as you stretch your spiritual wings to offer more, you spontaneously and naturally receive more, empowering your intention to share with the capacity to do so. The more you want to hold, the more you must grow in your capacity to be spiritually held. Allow beautiful beings of light who are vaster, more powerful, and gentler than you have ever been connected with previously to move into your field. They are pure and of love and of the light. They hold you as you hold yourself, your loved ones, our planet. Relax in this state of being held and holding. Perhaps you begin to feel the blending of the two states until there is no division. Just a field of loving holding in which you immerse yourself. Rest here for however long feels good. When you are ready, ground yourself back in the present moment with movement and hydration. You have completed your healing process. All right, Libra. Thank you for watching.